Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Final Fantasy 3 Part 13. Last time we did some story stuff, kind of. We got our 4th level job classes, we did the Earth Crystal, I fought Doga, died to Doga, went back, fought him again. The recording was lost, so then I went back, fought him again, caught that one on recording, so we actually saw it. Then we went and fought Odin, got him as a summon, and now we're going to start this video off by fighting the Leviathan. Dude, there it goes. So yeah, we're gonna fight the Leviathan, get him as a summon, even though we can't actually use summons because we're using a white mage. This is probably gonna be the part that we stick with. Actually, I did look something up. If I had known, I would have actually made Ignis a sage, because sages actually seem a little bit better than I thought they were. Basically, the gimmick of sages is that they can actually use all the magic, so they're kind of like red mages in that respect. But they can use summons, which red mages can't do. And also, they can actually use all tiers of magic, they just have like a low number of casts, which I think I would actually prefer just for like a cool perspective. But I've already put like 30 job levels on Ignis as a white mage, or a devout, so I don't really want to like do any more grinding, so we'll probably just stick with him as being a white mage. Because I don't really know if because it feels like the number of casts he gets is actually a little overkill. Compared to the sages, who do have pretty restricted number of casts for like max level magic, but like, okay, so this area we are way over level for. I think I looked, and you're supposed to do this area at like low 40s, but so we're a little over leveled. But the next area, the next summon fight shouldn't be quite so low level. That was all trash, right? I wasn't actually paying attention to what we got. It looked like just a bunch of healing items. From what I remember, there wasn't actually anything good in this area. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Is this like an invisible wall or something? Or did I just miss an obvious pathway? Ouroboros. Okay, these guys are like just super easy, so we can take them out pretty quickly. There's not even really much need to cut them out if they're gonna die this quickly. At least, for now. Maybe if, it gets to be a little ridiculous. We're doing, like, so much more damage, it feels like. I actually haven't played this game since... I didn't do, like, any grinding off stream, but it just feels like we're doing more damage. I guess that's also because, like we said, we're fighting low-level enemies. But they have decent experience, so, like, where the hell do I go? Excuse me, game? Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. What in the hell are these things? It's very interesting enemy design there. I mean, we're getting some experience, I guess. I wasn't actually paying attention to how much Ouroboros gave. It was enough to level us up after only fighting a couple, so it can't be awful experience. That's actually really good experience for how weak these guys are. That's kind of comparable to the experience I was getting from... Where the hell do I go? Game? Okay, this counter rate's getting a little ridiculous. Okay, so while these battles are short, I think I am going to cut them out. Oh, there's a chest, stairway right over there. This is fucking ridiculous, okay? I was just going to talk about how I'm probably going to start cutting the videos out, but, like, because they're so straightforward, there's nothing I can really, like, fill to talk about, and I don't really have anything immediate to talk about, really. I'm just recording this a few days after I recorded the last video, so there hasn't been really any major events worth discussing. I'm planning on kind of finishing up this Let's Play in the next few days, though, because I'd like to go ahead and finish it so I can decide if I'm going to do like the post-game boss fight, because if I do decide to do that, that's going to take a bunch of grinding, and I want to get on that stat. I'm leaning towards actually doing it. I was not going to do it at first, but I think I'm going to do it now. Haven't fully decided, but I'm pretty sure all this equipment right here is... Well, we can't even use any of it anyway, but... What? It's a lionfish! It's a sea lion! Yeah, that's what these things are called. They're so clever over at Square. It's a sea lion, because it's a fish that's also a lion. Why do I keep using the ice attack on the water enemies? I mean, I'm not really regarded for my intellect, but probably not my best decision. But okay, so if they quit throwing new enemies at us, we'll probably start cutting out all the battles. But it's like, on one hand, they're so straightforward that, like, I kind of don't want to bother editing all of them out. I mean, just because it's, you know, not a fan of work. But at the same time, because they're so straightforward, I can't really fill and talk about anything. Like right now, I'm just filling and talking about how I can't have anything to talk about. That's like the ultimate bullshit strategy right there of filling time. Talk about how you don't have anything to talk about. And now I'm talking about how I don't have anything to talk about while I talk about. Okay, now my brain hurts. I think we're almost done. I don't think these areas are that long. Oh, preemptive strike. I remembered to use the lightning attack this time. We didn't actually get Ignis to attack though. Okay, I think there's only like 4 levels, so let's heal up. I mean, we're already pretty much max HP, and like, if we die, I might have to retire since we're so overleveled for this, but could like, this is all just karma for the water temple so long ago. Or, wasn't the water? Yeah, the water temple, I think. Whatever the area was, where the harp, we got the harp from. And I did the whole dungeon only getting in one random battle. That was pretty amazing. I wish I could get that RNG back. Light, oh man, we're gonna get the lightning off. Oh boy. That did nothing. Ignis, please. Wonder if I'll ever get rods that let him cast Thundaga. Or at least, you know, the tier 3 magic. Or the 3rd level offensive spells, I guess. Technically it's not tier 3 magic, it's like tier 5. I always use that phrasing, but that doesn't actually work in this game, since where there's actually magic tiers. Those Ouroboros guys actually give a ton of experience, considering how easy they are. Oh, it's Leviathan. Let's go, fam. I am Leviathan. Only those strong in the light may receive my aid. Let us test the light within you. Leviathan attacks! Hello? Please don't do any bullshit water attacks that one-shot me. Just jump in case said bullshit water attack happens. I mean, we might, we're not gonna be able to run one round it, because Rafia's not gonna jump down, and Arc didn't actually do that much damage. Luna's is at least up to where he does the same amount of damage as Arc now, which is nice. And he still has a lot of room to grow. He's only like job level 40, I think, so. Oh, Blizzaga. Is that gonna one-shot Luna? Okay, it hit everyone, so. That's like a reasonable amount of damage. In my Final Fantasy game, doing an amount of damage that doesn't actually one-shot everyone? What? Please die. Oh wow, he actually lived. Or she? I don't actually know. I mean, I guess it's genderless, but I think Leviathan is a female? I don't know. I don't know my lore. I've always thought of it as a female, at least. I think it's in Final Fantasy 15, right? That's Leviathan. It's portrayed as a female, I think. I think they refer to it as she. Your light is indeed strong. I am at your service. Sweet. We obtained the summoning spell Leviathan. You know, the thing that I actually also learned is that these aren't even, like, unique. You can actually get the summoning spells in the last area without doing all this, but since I've already committed to doing the boss fights, may as well. Actually, I did want to do that in magic. I want to teleport out of here. So now we want to do the final summon boss. May as well just hit up our bed. We don't really need to, but may as well. Also, I should save, just to be sure. Even though I'm pretty sure we're not going to have too much difficulty against Bahamut, who's, you know, of course, the final summon. He's always the big daddy summon in these games. So, that's not really a spoiler, but... So he is also on the floating continent. I've vaguely kind of looked up where he was. It was something to do with the Viking Cove, which I don't entirely remember what that is. I think it's over this direction. I mean, I guess if we see mountains, then that's probably where we're supposed to go. So I think it's like somewhere around here, maybe? No, maybe it's more north. Because the Vikings were... Or is that the pirates? Is that different from... Well, I mean, this is... It's a different place, though. It's somewhere you're supposed to use the Invincible to get to. Oh, here we go, here we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go kick some dragon ass. We saved. Everyone's at full HP and everything. So, let's go. Bahamut Lair. I guess that would actually spoil it, too, so... I don't remember if there's any good items here. I kind of vaguely looked at the list, and I don't remember seeing anything. I think there's some decent equipment, but it's not anything we can use. Like, there's a good bow or something you can get here. That's a Drake. It looks more like a... I don't know, I can't think of anything. I mean, it's like a pterodactyl. It's Ridley, that's what it looks like. It's like fucking Ridley. It's like a derp-ass Ridley. At least we still one-shot all these guys. So yeah, I think this area is like mid-40s, so we're over-leveled for it, but we're not like severely over-leveled for it. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna run towards the end, because I'm not even gonna bother with items. It's basically just a bunch of like offensive items, you know, the items that like you use them and they cast a spell. Oh, that might actually be good. Never mind. I may have just been lying. Cast Break. No. Break doesn't do damage. It's Quake that does damage. Break is just Petrify, which I don't really care about. Sabertooth Liger. It's a Liger, man. Probably shouldn't. I mean, I doubt they're actually electric. I think they're just yellow. But it doesn't matter because they're all going to die anyway. And Ignis's attack is pretty irrelevant. It does kind of look like they were... Oh, I jumped by accident. Shit. So much for being irrelevant, I guess. I mean, it still was irrelevant, because that dude was going to die no matter what, but, you know. Let's try the ice. I mean, ice would make sense, too. There's like I mean, I guess I'm applying Pokemon logic to thinking that dragons would be weak to ice, but, I mean, it makes sense. Because, you know, they're like reptiles. White Musk. What does that actually do? I know it's like it casts a spell or something, right? Black Musk causes instant KO. I wish there was a quick way to scroll down this. Excuse me? Now I've like committed. Deals light. Oh, it casts Holy probably. That actually sounds kind of decent. I mean, I assume it's Holy. I think that's in this game. I don't think you can actually learn it as a spell until like the final area, though. Which we're getting pretty close to. You know, it's not too much further away. We basically just have like 2 more story dungeons and then the optional Eureka place that we got the key to from Doga. That'll give us all like the legendary weapons and everything. Well, like some of like the legendary weapons. That's not like the correct term to use, I guess. Because there are like actual legendary weapons you get from the Smith, the legendary Smith side quest. The stuff you get from maxing out job levels on a class. Which you still have, we have what? We have the Dragoon we can get, and we have the Monk Bracer. I don't actually know what you get for the Dragoon. I assume it's a spear. I don't 100% know. I hope it's a spear. But a lot of times it seems to be from just looking, it's like armor and stuff. This turtle shell, it casts Protect. I'm like 99% positive it casts Protect. Dude, Lunith has like a ton of HP. He's finally starting to pull ahead, HP-wise. Now that he's a black belt. Because they have a high vitality gain. Oh, that's the bow I was talking about. That's good. At least I think it's good. I didn't actually look at the stats or anything. The Kotetsu! That's worse than what Ark has. I think that's what he was using before I got that other sword that replaced it. Also, I just realized these guys have an Ouroboros too. They're like different areas, but they still... At least I assume they're Ouroboros. I mean, they may just be like a reskin, and they have a different name, but use the same model. You see that a lot in these early Final Fantasy games. I jumped again. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we'll have to jump against Bahamut, because, you know, he's a flying enemy and it will do, like, a ton of damage. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. Oh, it's a Greater Boros. Completely different from an Ouroboros. You dumb nerd. Thinking that we're reusing enemies. They're completely different. Do they give more experience? They give slightly more. They give like a couple hundred. They give like 100 more experience apiece, it looks like. Okay, Bahamut, fight me like a man. Oh. God, you stupid snake fucks. I jumped again instead of attacking because I'm an idiot. Okay, fight me, Bahamut. Are you strong enough to defeat me? I guess. Let's find out. It is Bahamut! And suddenly we're on a mountain, even though we were actually in a plane when we started this. Do we want to throw anything? We don't really have any weapons to throw. We could throw a katetsu! Because I don't really care, so we're gonna throw it. Fuck the world. Just Curaga, everyone. Since Arc is actually not at max HP. Hooyah! That did decent damage. I don't know how much HP you had, I forgot to look it up. Okay, that's pretty good. If we add in, the, you know, the 10,000 we're gonna get from Rafia. Potentially more, because I still don't know how the damage cap works in this game. That's a pretty mild amount of damage, actually. Bahamut, you need to hit the gym, buddy. Like, that's like less damage than like Leviathan was hitting for, I think. Easy. We weren't even that over level. Well, actually we are. We're like level 50 now, so we're like 5 levels higher, I think. Which is kind of a lot in this game. Wow, look, he gave less experience than the Ouroboros. What? Obtain the summoning spell Bahamut. It's completely different Bahamut. What are we gonna call the spell that summons Bahamut? Well, like, we can't just call it Bahamut, so just add an R instead of a T. Oh, okay, man. That's the dev meeting. Teleport me to, like, the actual EU piece of garbage game. I mean, I have to go all the way back normally. See y'all in a second. Alright, so we're free. It didn't actually take that long. We were able to make it through several of the floors without getting into a fight. I shouldn't have even bothered healing, because we were just going to rest here anyway, so... That was a waste of 7 seconds. That's not a very good speedrun habit there. Because, you know, it's not a good habit to cultivate for all the Final Fantasy 3s. I mean, there's probably speedruns in this game out there. I mean, every game has at least like one speedrun of it, you know. In some cases, just like a dude who plays the game moderately well, you know, for unknown games like that. But speaking of speedruns, I think Awesome Summer Games Done Quick started a few days ago. I actually haven't watched any of it. I generally don't watch any of those live. I maybe watch like a run or two. I'm usually just catch the runs that people say are good afterwards, once it's over. But, so what do we want to do? I guess we're just going to go fight dude now. Or go to try and get to Eureka at least. So that we can get all those weapons and goodies and gosh darn things. And then we can do Legendary Smith stuff and get our weapons there. We'll get our monk gloves and whatever the Dragoon gives us. And you get the Ultima weapon for giving her the Orichalcum, which we can't actually use in other classes we have can actually use the Ultima weapon, so it's not that great. So which kind of, I mean, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I like the setup we have right now, so. I don't know exactly how much further we're going to go. We're at about 25 minutes, and a decent, well, not really that much can be edited out, but since I talked through most of the battles, I only really, didn't talk for a few of them. Oh, get dunked on by the cannons of the Invincible. It's really not even that good, because it just wastes our time, because we one-shot these guys anyway, so. Job levels. Job levels. What is the job level situation looking at? 45, 41, 99. Why is Ignis so low level? You piece of garbage. I really don't know why. He's like so much lower job. I really don't like this whole like air battles bullshit. Like the whole point of airships is that you're not supposed to be able to get into random encounters in them. You know? Making us get into random air battles defeats the purpose. Why did that do 813? Does it do like... Does it maybe do half their HP or something? Is that how fire support works? Because it just seems like kind of a random number and it hit, you know, both of them for the same damage, so... there's nothing we need to do, right? Nothing I can think of. Here we go, let's make our way towards, the castle. So is this an actual dungeon, or is it just, like, gonna take us to the other side? Okay, looks like it's an actual dungeon. So if it is a real dungeon that lasts more than a little bit, then we'll probably... I don't know. We'll see how far we go. I'd like to at least... Oh my god. I'd like to at least, get to Eureka. I don't exactly know how, like... I know it's part of the final dungeon. I don't exactly know how to get there or anything. Wonder if we could heal this guy and kill him. Probably don't need to. I'd be very surprised if he lived through all of our attacks, considering we're pretty over-leveled. At least for now. Wow, he's pretty tanky. Rafia don't play no shit, though. Wow, that's 0. See, like, these guys give such little experience, but they give ass tons of gil, which we don't really need. I don't really know if there's anything else in the... I guess there's some armor in, like, the final... There's, like, a final shop or something that I saw. I think that's where we can buy shurikens, which we can throw with the ninja, and it does lots of damage, but they're, like, super expensive, so I guess we can use the money for those at least. Let's just get our mass attack on here. Actually, I should probably just guard with Ignis, because that's maybe one of the reasons why he's... I mean, he gets an action off most of the time. It's just kind of an irrelevant action. I don't know. Because, you know, you get job points for actually doing stuff in combat. As far as I remember, it's just as long as you do something, you know? Like guarding, attacking, and using items all give the same amount of job points. It's just doing an action, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it actually is using items gives you less, and that would explain why he's so far behind everyone. Since basically the only thing he does in combat is, you know, cast spells via items, and occasionally guards. But he really only guards when I'm actually specifically grinding up, what you call it? Crystal. Oh my god, that's so good. That is quite good. Okay, Rafia just fucking eats shit everyone else. Rafia's a defense god. So she does infinite damage, and she's tanky as hell. What can't this girl do? It's reskinned Unea. I think it's actually even called, like, Unea's clone or something. Yeah, Unea's clone. Like, that's how, unoriginal they were at this point. Like, oh, we need another enemy for this dungeon. Just throw a reskinned Unea at him. What do we call it? Just call it Unea's clone. No one's gonna notice. Why are there infinite clones of Unea surrounding this maze anyway? Why is it taking such a little... Oh, we got back attack, that's why. I was like, why are we doing such noodle damage? Okay, we should kill here, though. Maybe I shouldn't be using ice on him, since it seems to be ice-based, based on the fact that it casts Snowstorm. I don't know, though. Like, look at that, that's awful experience. Like, those weak-ass enemies in, well, even Leviathan's area gave much better experience. Break Blade. It's a blade that breaks. Chocobo's Wrath, and a Phoenix Down as we phase through the chests. It's kind of weird that that happens when you open them from above. It's a bone dragon. Okay. We probably pretty close to ending this, right? Another. Wait, what? A dual Hakan? Is that like a. No? What the hell is a dual Hakan? Excuse me? Is that maybe like a gloves? I don't know what that is. Let's see. So we slowly scroll down the list because there's not a way to quickly do this. Kind of interested. Oh, it's an axe. Huh. Well, we don't have a Viking. Oh, here we go. I was kind of confused for a second because I didn't see any other paths. Please no random battles. Just get me out of here. This dungeon's like surprisingly long. Considering it's just like the entrance to another, like I guess that palace is the final area? I mean, I don't remember there being anything else. There may be, though. There may be like one final dungeon after it. It's been many years since I played this game. At least up to this point, it's been many years since I beat the game, I guess is what I should say. Wait, why didn't it die? What? Why did it live through everything? Please explain. Why does Ignis keep going first? I mean, it's fine, I guess, because he gets some job points out of it, but you should probably just have him guard. It's a little bit faster. He will always get it off first, so he always gets job points in every battle, or every turn. It'll help him catch up a little bit, which really, his job points don't really matter anyway, since it just increases like the number of magic charges, and at this point we have as many spells as we're ever going to need. We're never really going to need more. Like, we're never going to need to cast 10 Karajas in a fight. I don't even know what the tier 8 magic is. I think it's like Holy and some other trash. I don't know. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, guard. Let's put our, you know, do actually as I say for once. Instead of, you know, immediately saying, oh, I should make him guard in battles and then not do that. Please die. The headless woman with her headless horseman. Horse? Look at that, the job levels are already coming in fast. Okay, please let me out of here. Man, they're throwing Phoenix Downs at us. Which is weird because now we have Rays, so they're not that useful. They're way more useful in the early game. When you actually kind of die. And if you die, you have to go all the way back to a town and try and find the water that resurrects you. Because for some reason, sleeping in an inn doesn't. Because this game was originally made in the 90s. Back when people had no clue how to make a video game. That's not entirely true. They just added in very weird, boneheaded mechanics that you would think after like 2 minutes of playtime, you're like, this is kind of dumb. Why do we have a separate, you know, mechanic where you need to go to magic water to heal? It's kind of a pain in the ass, and the mechanic isn't even explained properly. Protect ring. Okay. Is he the only one that can use it? Whatever. He needs it more. He has the lowest defense, so. Please let me out. I'm probably gonna die to the boss anyway and then have to redo it all in. Ooh, Holy Lance. That might be good. No, go back. I mean, she's still using Dragon Lances, so. Oh, the Heavy Lances. It's slightly better. It's not like amazingly better. And since she seems to hit with I mean, like I said, I still don't know how the damage cap works. The wiki made it sound like you can hit above 10,000, but I actually know. Hellish Claw. Well, let's actually look. Maybe with both of them, it might be better. That puts us at 230 as opposed to 190. So yeah, that's better for now. At least I guess it's better. Just get me out. So I can save. Okay, there's not even a boss. Well, we'll go, now that we can save, let's go back and kind of look on the left side of that area, see if there's another chest. And we'll probably end it off right after I explore this. Okay, looks like there's nothing here. It's not really much of a maze, is it? It's kind of just a straight shot. I mean, there's a couple shadowy areas where, you know, it wasn't immediately obvious, but let's go in. And here it is, the Crystal Tower. Kind of sweet music. Let's check the recording. We're at 35 minutes. Is there like a cutscene or anything? Oh my god, it's the Djinn. He's back. Okay, well, not actually. It's just the model for him. He's back and fatter than ever. Yeah, he's been hitting the gym. He's got like 10,000 more HP, it seems, than he did previously. Man, look at that. Lunith bringing the deeps once again. It's just like good old times. Is this the Eureka thing? Hey, something's happening! That's the way inside. The key that Doga gave us worked. Let's do this. So we'll do Eureka. Apparently, at least the way the wiki made it sound, is that just opening that door will actually let us finish the Legendary Smith side quest. So, you know, we're gonna go do that real quick. Please let me get out without any random battles. Actually, shit. We'd have to go through this whole maze again. Ugh. You know what? I'll probably... Oh, god, there's random battles. Here's what we'll do. We'll start the next video off at the Legendary Smith and do Eureka then. Do all that, get all those fancy weapons and everything as soon as we finish up killing the local wildlife. Kinda looks weird to see Luna with actual weapons. Also, like the demon claw, it's just like it's like those grabby things that, like, you know, they have for, you know, old people or, you know, disabled to, like, you know, grab stuff. Like the claws. You know, that's what it looks like. Not really the most effective weapon you would think. So, yeah, I'm Cheesy87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.